Good morning, everybody. Best Morning Live on TikTok and YouTube. What's up, everybody? Good to see everybody coming in. If you are coming in, don't forget to tap the screen if you're on TikTok, or hit the like button if you are on the YouTube. So we can get the algorithm going, so we can get this party started. Good morning to everybody coming in already. Anthony, good to see you, brother. Good morning. Happy to see you, Paul. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Profeta, good morning. Holy, good to see you. Good morning. The Chosen Few, good to see you. Sowing Time, good to see you. Shalom, shalom. Yamiel, how you doing? Good to see you. Terrence, good to see you. El Jefe, good to see you. Frostbite Lives, good to see you too. Midnight, good to see you. Adrian, good to see you. Faithful G, good to see you. Ali, salam alaikum. Good to see you guys. Good to see the regulars coming in. Oremis, good morning, brother. Good to see you. TB, good to see you. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. We don't want to get attacked by the Al-Zut. Al-Zut. Yo, bro, did you see how they're trying to get our women to make covenants with Dagon via makeup? No, I didn't know. I'll have to check that out later. For sure. Guys, we had a successful drop for the course yesterday. Just a reminder, the course sign up is now live. I actually didn't put it in the description of the video, which is so dumb of me, or in my bio on TikTok, but it will be, if it will be in my bio on TikTok. It's going to be on my video description here in a second. But yeah, guys, super excited for the course. Let's see. It's called The Bear Foundations, Christ from the Beginning. We're going to be breaking down, starting this upcoming Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be breaking down how we can see Jesus, and our whole theology is grounded in Jesus. We can see that in the book of Genesis in just the first 11 chapters. So it's not too late to sign up. The sign up link is always going to be available. They are going to be recorded once a week live until the course is complete. You guys can be a part of the recording, but you don't have to. If you can't make it during the time I'm recording, you will own the video. So don't forget to just don't let that deter you from signing up. You will still have access to the video for life. Okay, so we're starting the recording this Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to be a part of the recording, you don't have to if you're already part of the course. We had every single spot get taken up for the Black Friday sale. So thank you guys, everybody who signed up, and looking forward for more people to sign up. I want to try to at least get another 10 people to sign up if they're willing. This is only for serious people that want to study the Bible seriously. Okay, so I know not everybody's there. Some people are just, they just like to listen to debates, and they're cool with being on the surface level of the Bible, and there's nothing wrong with that. And if that's you, no worries. This is not for you. But if you guys are looking for something more serious, where you guys want to understand the Bible better for yourself and really be grounded in a way, in a paradigm that's going to help you see the entire Bible differently, this course is for you. Okay, so I just want to remind you that this course is for you. The whole purpose of this channel was to get to this point, to start educating other Christians and help them understand the Bible better. That has always been my passion. It's always been my goal. Unfortunately, opening a live and teaching on the Bible just doesn't bring an audience. And I didn't have an audience before I started debating. No one knew who I was, right? So now I have a little bit of an audience. So now we can start educating, and we'll keep debating to grow. But we're going to keep educating as well along the way. So, okay, guys, let's tap the screen on TikTok. That's my little spiel for now, so we can get some people up here and get some cooking on.
Hello.
What's up? How
Hello,
you doing?
good evening.
Good, good. How are you? What faith are you?
A Muslim.
Okay. What's your question?
So my question is that Jesus spoke Aramaic, and in his mother tongue, the word for the God was Elah.
Okay.
Okay, that's the only question I have. And how
That's
could
not a
you?
question. That was a statement.
Oh well, if it's true or not with what you understand, and if it aligns to what you believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I wanted to ask. And it is true that he is Aramaic speaking, right?
Yeah, but he also spoke Greek and Hebrew. He didn't
He
speak.
also
He
spoke.
didn't speak Arabic.
Okay, yeah, he didn't speak Arabic, but it is a Semitic language that then it branched out of the um Semitic language, right? Aramaic
Yeah.
is a French. It's off brand. So do you know? Sometimes I get confused when they say that the Palestinian people are not off of their descent when they are. I'd say they're more original to that land than the Israeli people.
I don't know about that. But who cares? I mean, what's that got to do with the prompt?
The prompt is Jesus is God and not Allah. That's what
Okay.
you put. So in a very small way, I've
We
just
don't
told you
worship.
that.
Listen, brother. We like I agree with you on all the language stuff, but we don't worship the same God, bro. So that's all that
Okay,
means.
okay. So where do we differ? Because I feel like it's one creator. Same guy who created me created you.
I agree. I agree. There's only one creator, but I believe that you guys worship a being that claims to be that creator, and he's not. It's a deception.
A being, but he's transcendently all good, and all he promotes and preach
Allah?
is
You think Allah is all good?
110%.
He created.
Everything else.
How can something be good that does evil?
Well, you've got a point that God as well as creating good, but the evil is a choice of free will.
Yeah,
It's
brother.
the
I
creation of
got
free
you, but
will.
But who created that evil?
God creates everything, and He's aware of everything, and He's all
Exactly.
knowing
So
about.
was it his will for evil to exist, according to you?
Well, in many scripture and in many verses, it says Allah is the most kind, the most merciful.
Yeah,
Anything
brother,
bad that
I get that's a
happens,
contradiction. That's a contradiction
and no,
because
I'm just gonna differentiate it for you. So anything evil is only through our own means or our own choices that creates it, not from Allah.
did Allah?
Allah gives us.
That's not true. Allah, your prophet doesn't even say that. Allah is the one that dictates as to whether you're going to do evil or not.
You have because you're born with like either you're guided or you're misguided,
Right.
correct?
And who decides that?
Well, it's already known what Allah has already decided. Allah is the
So
all-knowing.
Allah is the one that decides whether somebody's going to do evil or not, right?
Well, Allah does know who's gonna do evil and who's not. He's all-knowing. So with
No,
me,
I'm not talking about Allah knowing who's going to do evil or not. Who decides who does that evil? Is it Allah or is it the person?
it's the person. That's their
It's not
choice.
true. Your prophet says that's not
Okay.
true.
Where do you know that from? What verse and what passage?
I know we know it from a hadith. You want me to show it to you?
Yes, please.
Okay. You're Sunni, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll show it to you in a second. Okay. It's Sahih Muslim 2662C.
Sahih Muslim 266C. And can you read the verse?
2662. Yeah, I'll read it for you. Hold on. Hold on, I'll put it on the screen, bro, so you don't have to, because I'm not going to be able to hear you if you talk right now, because TikTok mutes your mic when you go away. Come back, brother. Yeah, there we go.
I'm back.
All right, here.
Okay.
This is Aisha, who narrates this, okay? Allah's messenger This is what she said while she was at a funeral for a child with Muhammad. Allah's messenger, there is happiness for this child who is a bird from the birds of paradise, for it committed no sin, nor has he reached the age of when one can commit sin. He said, that's the Prophet, Aisha, peradventure, it may be otherwise, because God created for paradise those who are fit for it while they were yet in their father's loins, and created for hell those who are to go to hell. He created them for hell while they were yet in their father's loins. So, does Allah create people for, I mean, is it possible for a baby who dies to go to hell?
It is impossible for baby that dies to go to hell. Yeah,
that's your prophet disagrees with you. Hold on. You're going against your own prophet, brother.
Exactly, it's contradicting what you understand it to be.
What I understand it. What does it mean when he says it may be otherwise? When Aisha assumed this child went to heaven, and the prophet says it may be otherwise. What does that mean?
Okay, so what it is God's ordained whichever soul is gonna go to heaven, and whichever soul. So he's sworn by Allah's word, yeah, that he will fill hell up with people, and he will fill heaven up with people.
So is it possible for a baby that he deemed to go to hell if it dies as a child?
There is no way a baby that has not committed a single action.
Then why does your prophet, that's what Aisha thought, and he said it may be otherwise. Why does the prophet say that? You're going against your own prophet, bro.
So hold on, let me just read this again. Can you just adjust the camera lens quickly again, so I just can go through? So okay, so Allah's messenger there has happiness for the child who is a bird from the birds of paradise. So the child is a bird from the birds of paradise, for it has committed no sin, nor has it reached the age when one commits sin. So this baby is pure. Okay, he said, Aisha, peradventure, it may be otherwise, because God created for paradise those who are fit for it while they were yet in their father's loins, and created for hell those who are to go to hell. He created for them hell while they were yet in their father's loins.
Yeah. So did Muhammad, Aisha thought the baby went to heaven, right? Bro, you got, what is all this noise, bro?
Sorry, bro.
Aisha thought that the baby went to heaven, right?
Yeah.
Did Muhammad agree with her?
No, it's not that she thought. She thought that the baby is ultimately going to heaven.
Right.
Muhammad was.
Did Muhammad agree with her?
No, what Muhammad was emphasizing.
Muhammad didn't agree.
No, he was emphasizing, he could potentially have agreed with her, but what he was emphasizing was that we don't, to be fearful of your creator, bear in mind, Aisha, that God knows best whether child.
Okay, so I got you. All right, fine, I'll grant you that. So it's possible for a baby who's committed no sin to go to hell, right?
I would totally disagree with that, but God's all-knowing.
So then it's okay to assume that the baby goes to heaven if that's not true. Why is Muhammad correcting her then? If the baby ultimately will always go to heaven, why does he have to correct her if it's not possible?
But it's like, be mindful of God, understand that he knows everything.
Bro, but dude, you're going against your own religion right now, bro. Are you allowed to do this to go against what your prophet says? That's not what Muhammad, that's not what he says here, bro. You're making stuff up as you go, and it's like clear, dude. What are you doing?
Well, it does say it there, but for me,
then good. So it does say it there, right?
Well, I wouldn't, because I know more of the Quran. I wouldn't say it means what you think it means.
Right. The only reason why you disagree with the plain reading of it is because you know it's problematic, bro. If this wasn't a problem and I just read the plain reading, you'd be like, oh yeah, I agree. It's Sahih. It's the prophet. Of course I believe this. The only reason why you're saying you don't believe my plain reading of what clearly Muhammad said is because you have an issue with it.
I totally don't, because
you don't have an issue with what Muhammad said, so you're good with it, right? Babies can't go to hell.
Well, a predestined being that will be ordained hell for them is hell, because Allah knows best what their actions and what they're about to commit with their life.
Brother,
only God knows. whether they're a baby or whether they're grown up.
Brother,
But what I'm saying here is, with a baby, because a baby cannot commit any sin or wrongdoing.
so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, okay? If a baby dies as a baby,
yes,
does Allah know that's going to happen before it happens?
if a baby dies as a baby, does Allah know it's going to happen before it happens?
Mhm.
100% yes.
Okay. And that baby cannot commit any sin, right?
That baby cannot commit any sin, no.
So if Allah sends a baby to hell, even though Allah knew that baby would die and never commit a sin, why would Allah send a person to hell that's committed no sin?
But Allah wouldn't commit a person. Allah knows best. It just goes back to
Allah knows best. I get it, bro. I get it. You're gonna appeal to mystery, but this is going against what you're saying, dude. Allah creates evil. He's the one that chooses evil.
Okay, can I bring a different topic up to maybe help with this topic for
Why?
you?
Hold on. Why? Why are we bringing up a different topic?
It's still on the path of Islam and why I believe it to be the case. But there's a conversation between Allah and Archangel Gabriel, and Allah, when He created Archangel Gabriel, he came into existence through saying the word La hawla wa quwwata illa billah.
The who came into existence?
Angel Gabriel, we call him Jibril, yeah.
Okay, and that who came to existence?
So the angel, God, when He brought Angel Gabriel into existence, the first ever creation created by God, to what we believe.
Gabriel is the first creation?
Yes, of God, yeah.
I thought the pen was the first creation.
Well, the pen, but the first being creation.
What? Okay, bro.
Okay,
just go.
Okay.
Just
anyways, go with the flow, and then you can research it afterward. Go with what I'm about to tell you. Yeah. Then Archangel Gabriel was the first being created. He came into the world saying La hawla wa quwwata illa billah, which means none has the right to be worthy of worship other than God. Yeah. Then from there, God later then showed him the creation of heaven, and He showed him the creation of hell. And he swore by Allah that in hell no one is gonna see, no one's gonna go to hell if they have any choice. This is long before creation of us or any being, right? So He says there's not gonna be a creation that's gonna see this wretched place and wanna go in it, right? And then He showed him heaven, and He goes, by your mercy, by your power, no one is gonna see this place and not wanna be there. Yeah. And then later, then He showed him the tribulations and tests associated to each path, right? Long story short, what God was showing Gabriel was that the life that is about to get created and be trialed and tested will ultimately have to make choices whether or which way they're trying to go.
That story contradicts then the prophet who says something different, that Allah is the one that makes our choices.
Well, that can't be the case, because in another hadith with that one, it's that,
bro, if what you're saying is true, then your religion has a whole bunch of contradictions.
Okay.
Let's read this hadith.
Yeah.
You ready for this? Okay.
Yeah.
Allah's messenger, the true and truly inspired, said, the matter of creation of a human being is put together in the womb of the mother in 40 days, and then he becomes a clot of thick blood for a similar period, and then a piece of flesh for a similar period. Then Allah sends an angel who is ordered to write 4 things. Hold on one second. Let me put this on YouTube. 1 second. Sorry, YouTube. 1 second. Okay. He is ordered to write down his deeds. This is the angel. Is ordered to write down his deeds, his livelihood, his date of death, and whether he will be blessed or wretched in religion. Then the soul is breathed into him. So a man amongst you may do good deeds till there is only a cubit between him and the paradise, and then what has been written for him. What has been written for him decides his behavior. And he starts doing evil deeds, characteristic of the people of the hellfire. And a similar man amongst you may do evil deeds till there's only a cubit between him and the hellfire. And then what has been written for him decides his behavior. And he starts doing the deeds of the people of the paradise. So who decides the people's behavior? What was written for them or the people?
It's ultimately it's the person. Okay.
That's not what it says. It says what has been written for him decides his behavior.
Okay. I can't argue with you there, because I feel like what I know is a different understanding to what you have.
So then this is a contradiction in your own religion, isn't it? How can this religion be true?
Just a difference of understanding.
There's a difference in understanding. What is there different to understand here, bro? It says what has been written for you by the angel is what's going to decide your behavior. It says, it's literally saying here that a person can do good deeds all his life. He could be an imam, a Muslim that does all the right things, no sins. And then right before he dies, he starts doing the evil deeds to send him to hellfire, because that is what has been written for him.
Well, it could be the case.
Is that a just and all good God that does this?
Only Allah knows what justice is. Me and you do not know what justice truly is.
Wow, so we can't know what justice is. That's what you're saying?
I don't really think me and you we really truly know what justice is.
I think we know what justice is. Justice is going to be things that are going to be put back in the right order. That's what it's going to be.
I think what mankind's version of justice is a selfishness towards preserving.
Really? Okay. And do you think it's fair that a baby that's committed no sin can go to hell?
I totally don't agree with a baby that's committing no sin.
Well, you're disagreeing with Islam. Your prophet says it's possible.
And I believe otherwise.
And you believe otherwise do you understand what you just said? You believe differently than the prophet. Do you know better than your prophet?
No, I don't. But
then how can you disagree with your prophet, bro? Like, you're literally apostating from your own religion. Maybe this is what has been written for you. Maybe Allah has decided that you're going to be a Muslim, but then disagree with Muhammad's teachings. Is that what has been written for you according to Allah?
What my prophet is emphasizing there is Allah is all-knowing. Do not ever believe that you know more than Allah. Aisha.
What? So yes. Wait a minute. So do you believe every baby is going to go to heaven if they die?
Yes. I totally believe every single baby.
Then you are making an assumption. You're making an assumption that Muhammad tells you not to do.
Exactly. So I need to
exactly. So if that's just an assumption, is it possible a baby can go to hell?
Well, I don't believe that it is possible, but only Allah knows. Then
if it's not possible, why is it wrong to assume every baby goes to heaven?
Why is it wrong to assume every baby goes to heaven?
If it's not possible for a baby to go to hell, why is it wrong to assume, like Aisha did, that every baby goes to paradise? Why is that wrong?
Because there's a heavy emphasis on fearing Allah. And in Islam, there's a heavy
God, bro. What does that have to do with fear of Allah? Knowing that Allah is going to be just and not send a baby who's never committed a sin to hell. Why is that wrong?
Okay. No, I don't know. You know what? You're kind of making me agree with you there, because I need to now go seek my understanding on that, because I need to feel like, yo, what does that mean? Because
if I'm right on the understanding, then what? Your religion is false, correct?
No, I wouldn't say my religion is false, because you're heavily emphasizing that the religion is wrong because of this one parable here, but Allah uses many parables to describe many things. You know, you need to understand what the Quran is. There's a whole understand. It's a one piece of information that's been written in such a fashion that it's hard to like decipher in its ways. But in its entirety,
let me show you another one, brother. Let me show you another one.
I've read the Quran about 100 times.
Yeah.
100 times.
Okay.
And I would
let me show you another one, okay? Let me show you one. This is graded Sahih by Al-Albani, okay? Al-Albani is a very strong isnad, okay? Very strong chain.
Okay.
All right, here we go. The woman who buries alive her newborn girl and the girl who is buried alive. Remember, the girl who's buried with her is a newborn.
Okay.
Both will go to hell. Both. So a newborn can go to hell according to this, right?
Okay. I've never seen this ever, so just I'm new to this. You're teaching me here something. So
if this is true, then your God sends babies to hell, right?
What was that? So a woman who buries alive her newborn girl and the girl who is buried alive both. So the woman who buries alive, I don't understand that. The woman who buries alive, what's she burying alive? A newborn girl.
The newborn girl, yes.
And who's the woman?
The mother.
Okay, so the mother of the newborn girl and the girl who's buried. So there's two kids that are getting buried by their one mom.
It's the mother and the one who buries her newborn alive. If that happens, the mother will go to hell, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
But so will the newborn. Both will go to hell.
Well, I don't get that. That doesn't make sense. So
okay. Well, look, is that not what it says?
A woman who buries alive her newborn girl and the girl who is buried alive. So a mother. Is there a context to this, or is this just a statement?
If we give you a context of, yeah, you know what, there was women that used to practice some sort of ritual where they would bury their newborns alive because they were worshiping pagan gods. All right. Yeah. If that was the context, would that still be right or wrong?
Well, obviously, I would say it was wrong.
Okay. So Allah will still send that baby to hell. Is that the baby's fault that the mother practiced some sort of pagan ritual?
No, that is not the baby's fault.
Okay. Is there any context that can justify why the newborn will go to hell?
The woman who buries well, only God knows. I'd say only God knows.
Only God knows. Okay, so it is possible for a baby to go to hell, right?
I would totally disagree with that.
Okay, so then you're disagreeing with another hadith, bro. How many hadiths are we going to disagree? You're going to be Quran only after this?
Well, I'm fully Sahih and Quran. So if you would like to go through I'm learning me. So if you would like to go through more comparisons, I'm more than happy to learn, my bro.
Okay, bro. Well, look, I think you need to do a lot of reflecting, brother, on your own. Well,
faith. I'm not nature, and I'm not sick in belief. And my belief system and the way I practice my religion is very pure, very honorable, very righteous. So I put out.
You sound like a nice guy. I wouldn't doubt that. You sound like a nice guy, but I think you got a lot of reflecting to do, brother. I think you need to learn more about your religion. There's problems here.
No, of course I do need to learn a lot about my religion, and I'm currently in a path right now where I'm doing more and more research, and I'm even comparing biblical scriptures and Jewish scriptures, and I'm trying to get.
I think you need to just stick. Don't even do that. I think you need to just figure out whether Islam is true or not. Like, how long have you been Muslim?
I've been Muslim since birth.
Okay. So what are the reasons for you, other than the fact that you grew up in it and, you know, everybody told you it was true? What are the reasons to believe that Islam is even true?
Well, many reasons. I've had I'd say to myself, some personal miracle moments and some deep moments with my religion where I felt like
there are Christians, there are Buddhists, and there are Hindus that can all say the same thing. That doesn't make it true. That's just anecdotal.
I've had conversations with many people from many faiths, and I even wonder why. So I do a lot of reflecting and contemplating. But what I've come to understand is that if a thing makes you a better person, then ultimately it's the right thing to be a part of. You know what I mean?
Bro, there are Christians that become better persons. They go to prison. and then they find
Okay.
Christianity and they become a better person and do good things. Does that make Christianity true?
Well, I believe only God knows. Then again, what
Brother,
the belief.
I'm a Christian. I
Okay.
would say that doesn't make Christianity true. Just because
Okay.
somebody started to do good things following Christianity doesn't mean Christianity is true because of that. Me as a
Okay.
Christian would tell you that doesn't make it true.
Well, I don't definitely say a thing is true or false, but I always say only God knows best.
Well, brother,
Only
don't you
because
want to know if you're following something that's true or false?
of course,
Then how
but
would you? Then how do you know Islam is true, brother? What are the reasons to believe that Islam is true?
firstly, we can't take anything at first glance with the eye. We don't have the eye of certainty, our generation, because we weren't there at the time of where anything was happening. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So then you're saying we
So
can't know the truth. It's not
we,
possible.
we can only choose our path. And we choose our path, and what we believe to be choosing and the actions we take upon that path is ultimately judged by God.
Yeah. And how do you know you're making the choice of the right path?
Because I hope and I pray
So you
and I
don't.
believe my Lord that I have come to know is going to.
Yeah. What if the being that you're praying to is not really God? It's something else.
And ultimately, I sacrifice my life for a right purpose. And in my mind, I will never ever be able to disagree with my past and my actions as being anything other than in good faith and good intent. So I'm happy either
Yeah, it's
way.
just blind faith, brother. It's blind faith. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how anybody, me personally, I mean, if that's how you want to go about it, like you not actually knowing whether you're just hoping. I mean, I
Well,
guess there's a lot of people that way, even Christians that are that way. I don't know how anybody can sleep at night not really knowing, or at least not even attempting to truly know whether this is true or not.
well, faith is a big thing where you have to progress from for steps. So it's like a
Bro,
slow
faith
progress.
faith is not believing in something without having good reasons. That's not what
Okay,
faith is.
okay, then how about this one? Yeah. So as you grow through time, would you say your brain grows with you, or would you say you can form a better understanding of things at a different time? Do you know what I mean? So like you might know something from the past, like say you learned something like when you were 10, 11 years old, you don't truly understand it, but you're living life. Yeah. You turn 30.
Yeah, bro, that's not how that would work for religion. Like there's either good reasons or not good reasons to believe in a religion.
I believe it's a journey, and it all reveals itself slowly and slowly as
Bro,
life goes.
what? Dude, that's
Yeah,
not dude, you're just going off of some feeling criteria, bro. Like
yeah, of course, I am going through feeling because
that's bro, you understand that your feelings are infallible, right? Are not infallible. They're fallible. Like they can be wrong, right? Have you ever had a
yeah,
feeling about something and been wrong?
I've been wrong plenty of times. I'd say
Okay,
I'm wrong
so
all the
that's what I'm
time.
saying. Like you can't just go, you doing this whole thing. Well, I hope, and then I'm just gonna feel my way through it, dude. Like you like the probability of success on that is very low.
You have to be certain. You have to be sure as well. Yeah, and I agree with that as well.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
not faith, brother. That's not faith. Is having good reasons into believing something, but you don't know for sure. Like you don't have absolute proof of it.
Oh,
Like for
no,
example, like for example, wherever you're at right now, when you walk outside,
Mhm.
do you have faith that a 757 Boeing airline is not going to fall right on top of you? Do you have faith that won't happen?
Well, I'm pretty sure it could happen, but I'm sure it won't happen.
Exactly. And is there good reasons to believe that it won't happen?
You never know. I couldn't really
I
say
know
either.
it could happen, dude. It could happen.
Could happen.
I agree with you, but is it fair to assume? Is it fair for you to have faith that it won't happen? That you shouldn't be
Yeah.
paranoid about it?
Well, I could go out, but then if it does,
If it does, it does. But is it fair to assume you and I right now that it probably won't happen? If we were a betting person, I would, and we had to bet $1 million. Which one would you bet that it would happen or it wouldn't happen?
It wouldn't happen.
Exactly. All right. But you don't know that for sure. And you don't have any reason to be paranoid about it, right? Because you have the probability of that happening is so low.
Yes.
So that's faith. It's understanding the probability of something being true or not. And
But that's
having
what
good
I'm saying.
reasons for that probability.
I lean into Islam with probability that I believe it is true.
Okay.
Do you
So what's the probability of it being true when you have contradictions in your own belief of Islam? Like, for example,
Well-
if I'm right on these hadiths, babies can go to hell. What's the probability of this God being all good, but he sends babies who committed no sin to hell?
Okay. Well, with that one, I can't take your word for it. Full vouched. I can't say that it's definitely quoted from the right hadith, that it's an authentic scripture, because I'm not. I can't be certain. I've got to do my own research. I got to understand the context and everything behind it. Then I can make a true decision on what Allah was truly saying with that.
And if
'Cause at
I'm
the
right,
moment-
and if I'm right about what it's saying, does that make your religion still true?
if you're right about what I'm saying, if you're right about what you're saying, then there is a big contradiction which I need to address to people. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Would you admit that that's probably that's going to be evidence that Islam may not be true?
Well, I wouldn't go as far as saying that, because
in what scenario, if I'm right about these hadiths, can your religion still be true?
Well, what scenario? Say for okay, without my, I can't make a guess. I can't say a statement on that because I still haven't done the research. Okay. It's just new topic to me. So,
brother, all I'm saying is if my reading of it and I'm correct on these hadiths, which the probability of me being incorrect are very, very low. The only way you're going to get out of it is some sort of weird, like dishonest, disingenuous explanation of these hadiths. That's the only way you can get out of it. Yeah. If I'm right on what I'm saying these hadiths are about, how, in what scenario can this still be true that your God is all good, but he sends babies who've committed no sin to hell? How can that be the case?
Oh, like you're hitting me with like, brother, tell me you're wrong, but I can't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is what I want you to look up. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to look this up. There's a term called cognitive dissonance. Have you heard of it before? Hold on, come back on. I'll read it for you. Have you heard of this term, cognitive dissonance?
No, it sounds like it does something with the brain and dissonance.
Yeah. So let me read it. It's a condition. Okay, so here, and not a condition like you're sick or crazy or anything like that. Okay, it could probably lead to sick or crazy things, but like just listen and tell. And this is what's actually happening to you, and hopefully the cognitive dissonance can break. Okay. Cognitive dissonance is the psychological discomfort experienced when holding two or more conflicting beliefs, values, or attitudes, or when your behavior contradicts your beliefs. To reduce this tension, people often change their beliefs or behaviors, justify or rationalize their actions, or avoid or reject the conflicting information, which is what you're doing right now. You're avoiding and rejecting the conflicting information. This mental conflict can be a normal part of life, but unresolved, dissonance can lead to persistent feelings of guilt or anxiety. That's literally what's happening to you right now, because I'm presenting to you conflicting information of what you think Islam is. And because you want Islam to be true, you're avoiding it, you're rejecting it, and you're giving me a bunch of weird explanations that are not following. They're not logical. Because you want Islam to be true, but I'm challenging you to get out of your feelings and find what is true, because truth has no preference to feelings. No preference. Your feelings have no bearing as to what's true or not. If Islam is true, it doesn't matter whether I feel it's true or not, it's going to be true. If Islam is false, it doesn't matter how you feel about it, Islam's going to be false. It's one or the other.
So now, because you're a Christian, I've got cognitive dissonance. Now you're a Christian. Now I want to combat you with some of my own contradictive ideologies of the Christian faith.
Okay.
And I would like for you to answer some of those. And then potentially, maybe we could come to a position where we don't have cognitive dissonance, and we're both on a understanding of what it is. Are you
Okay.
following?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So in Deuteronomy, I can't pronounce that word properly, but in that book, verse 19, chapter 19, what does it say?
I don't know. Tell me.
It says, I will bring a prophet onto the lost people through where he's going to speak my words. Yeah. He will be the of the bloodline of Abraham.
Brother, that's Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 18 and 19.
Oh, 18. Okay, 18. Sorry. Could you because I can't go and get the actual quote.
I will raise up for them a prophet like you from among their brothers, and I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak to them all that I command him. And whoever will not listen to my words that he shall speak in my name, I myself will require it of him.
Okay. So would you agree? You'd say that's Jesus, right? That
Correct.
I would say that's Muhammad.
Okay. How do you know?
Okay. In the very first revelation of Muhammad, before we need to understand who Muhammad is. Muhammad was an illiterate man. He couldn't read nor write. Yeah. Let alone anything else. So he went into the cave, and the angel Gabriel grabbed him tight and said to him, look, read. He said, read these words. And then he read those words.
Now for the audience, who is Gabriel?
Gabriel is Archangel Gabriel, first creation being of Allah.
I don't think that's correct even in your belief, but whatever, we'll go with it. Okay. How did Muhammad know that was Gabriel?
How did Muhammad know that was Gabriel? Because he said read, and he didn't know it was Gabriel because he had a whole dialogue with him.
Okay. And how does that prove that he was able to verify who Gabriel was? Did he see Gabriel before? How was he able to verify that this was actually him?
Because he introduced himself after the
so is it possible for someone to introduce themselves in a different identity and be lying?
Of course, so people can lie and make themselves look like
so
something
then
else.
Him introducing himself as Gabriel would not be suffice, right? How was he able to verify that this was Gabriel?
He then went to go and he went to introduce himself as Gabriel.
I got you. He introduced himself as Gabriel. But how was he able to verify that this introduction is true and not a lie?
So what you're asking, miraculous, because what happened with Gabriel, he was like sort of I wouldn't even know what to say here, because to be honest, I don't have the information in that part. How would he verify that?
Would you agree that your interpretation of Deuteronomy 18 is solely based on the fact that you believe he's actually a prophet from God?
Yes.
Okay. So would you also agree that his prophethood began with this encounter with this angel?
Yes.
Okay. So how am I supposed to verify that this is actually an angel, or how did Muhammad verify that this was actually an angel, that he was truly a prophet and not being deceived?
You know what? I couldn't tell you, because I just know that story to be an angel that read that scripture.
Do you think I believe that's an angel?
I don't know. Do you believe that's an angel?
Hell no.
You probably don't. You
Hell
don't.
no.
Yeah.
I don't believe he's a prophet.
Okay, you don't believe he's a prophet. That is, you're entitled to that. But I do believe he's a prophet.
I know. So how do you know that this was? How did Muhammad know that this was actually? I don't think there's a justification to say that even Muhammad was able to justify that this was an angel.
Well, I couldn't tell you that, but the true miracle of it all being that the Quran is the miracle itself.
How does that prove it, bro?
Bro, that's what it proves to me. I don't. So
there's problems in the Quran, brother. So that wouldn't be grounded in it. Like, for example, Deuteronomy 18. Do you believe that Deuteronomy is the fifth scroll of the Torah? Do you believe the Torah is preserved or corrupted?
I would say it's corrupted.
Okay, and why would you say it's corrupted?
I'm saying that with not so much faith in what I'm saying, but because of Allah saying that in the Quran.
Exactly. Okay, so you
And what
believe
little,
exactly. That's where I
what,
was going. So you believe that
yeah,
that Allah says it's corrupted. But look what it
yes.
says in chapter 10 verse 94. This is interesting because why would if it's corrupted, then why would he say this? And let me read it to you. It says, "But if you, O prophet, are in doubt about these stories, talking about the stories that are being revealed in the Quran, that we have revealed to you, that's Allah, then ask those who read the scripture before you." Now, the scripture, the Torah, would be included in there, correct?
Repeat that for me again, sir.
No worries. If you, O prophet, are in doubt about these stories that we have revealed to you, then ask those who read the scripture before you. The scripture would be the Torah and the Injil,
Okay.
correct?
The Torah and the Injil, yes.
Okay. Now you say the Torah is corrupted. This is an instruction from
Yes.
Allah that if anybody has doubts about the Quran, they will go talk to people who read from corrupted books. How is that going to clear my doubt?
Wow, that is actually, but so to say if a guy came out and said today, I saw Jesus and I seen him perform all his miracles, and adjacent to that, you had another guy who said, "Oh, I seen him, but he weren't performing the same right miracles." But the guy who then took the miracles and then, like, from a position of love, he wrote about Jesus. I couldn't even tell you. Honestly, I feel like I'm making that up, but I feel like maybe there is a contradiction there, maybe.
Okay.
In the
So
sense of,
then this Quran would have a contradiction here because if it's saying that the scriptures are corrupted, but then Allah tells you to go to people who read from these corrupted books to clear up your doubt about the Quran, that wouldn't make any sense. That would be a contradiction. Why would Allah lead you to corrupted books to clear up your doubt?
because in your culture and rituals and traditions, the faith and the behavior of righteousness is instilled upon you.
Yeah,
Even
I
says,
wouldn't.
Allah even says in one.
I mean, you're right, but I mean, if I'm going off of that, I definitely would not see Muhammad as being one that meets that criteria.
Okay,
I mean, you're talking about a
but
man who you're talking about a man a man who
killed people.
married, yeah, he unalived people.
He married,
He
he
took
married
he took his adopted son's wife. He took other people's
adopted
wives.
son.
Yeah. He took other
Who you
people's
understand?
wives. He told his people that you can
He's
sleep
also on
with
the right hand.
women who are married, but as long as they're your slaves. He enslaved
Yeah.
people. He married a 9-year-old when he was 53. Consummated the marriage at
Okay.
that age. I mean, I wouldn't say
Yeah.
this guy meets that criteria of righteousness.
Okay, how about this one? He also then there's a surah in the Quran, yeah, where a blind man was trying to seek knowledge from Prophet Muhammad, but he was busy trying to convince a powerful man of of the truth of Allah, and Allah sent a surah down to him at that moment, and he said, "Look at you, you turned away from the one who was seeking knowledge." So what that shows me is even Prophet Muhammad as a man, obviously, I would not like to say but he's a human being at the end of the day.
Okay.
Do you understand
So,
what I'm saying?
but he doesn't meet that criteria of righteousness, bro. I don't know what you're talking. I wouldn't be convinced of that. I'm not even convinced he's a
Was
prophet.
Jesus a, was Jesus a man? Yes or no?
Of course.
He was a man with a body, and a body subjected to human desire, I'm assuming, right?
Not corrupted desire. No, absolutely not.
He wants to eat food, right?
That's not a corrupted desire. There's nothing. Is there something evil about
But
wanting to eat food?
no, there's nothing evil about wanting to eat food, but
Okay.
his flesh ultimately, correct?
Yeah, his flesh would want to
That's
eat. Yeah, he would, because of his flesh, he would want to eat food. Yes.
but his soul, yeah, and the soul of prophets, they're pure.
Not all of them. No, Actually, I would
So
I
Prophet Muhammad,
disagree with that. Yeah, even our prophets
Prophet
were they were
Muhammad.
sinners.
So which prophet would you say?
All of
David,
them, dude.
Moses, Moses.
David was he unalived somebody for a woman, and then he slept with multiple women. Kings are not allowed to have multiple wives. Solomon, same thing.
Yeah.
He actually fell and started worshiping other pagan gods.
Okay, Moses. Moses
Moses
killed someone.
unalived somebody and he disobeyed God. He didn't even enter the promised land
Okay,
because
and
he
then
was
you had
disobedient.
so all of these prophets, we take them to be ultimately righteous, right?
Yeah, righteousness means in good standing with God. So yeah,
Yes,
ultimately they ended up in good standing with God, but that doesn't mean that they
because
weren't
of
sinners.
because they fulfilled their duty with God. God had a
No,
mission for them, and they
no,
fulfilled.
Moses failed his duty. So did Solomon, and so
Okay,
did David.
I would disagree with that. I wouldn't say
Yeah,
God
based
could
on
send
what? The Quran?
based on the Quran.
Yeah,
Every
dude.
revelation
But
is
I'm
a
basing it off the
message.
Torah. I'm basing it off the Torah and the Tanakh. That's how I'm basing it off of.
Okay, then let's go to Prophet Jacob. Yeah, we call him Yaqub.
Hmm.
So
He also failed too.
where was his? Well, how did he fail?
Dude,
Because what I learned from
he
him.
was a deceiver, bro. His name literally means deceiver, Jacob. It means heel grabber. It means deceiver. He deceived his brother for a plate of food to give up his firstborn rights. And then he did it again by deceiving his dad, Isaac, who was blind at the time, pretended he was Esau, and then took the firstborn rights from his dad. He did it twice. He stole the firstborn
Okay,
rights from his dad and his brother.
okay,
You think that's a
but
good person?
then did he not go through his own hardships and tribulations?
Yeah, because his brother was pissed off at him. Yeah. He started running from his brother because of what he did to his
So
brother.
so wouldn't repentance be the key factor here of
Yes,
a
bro.
teaching?
Yes. Ultimately, Jacob was blessed at the end of the day. He changed afterwards, especially after he met God and wrestled with him. When God came down in
Okay,
human form and he wrestled with him and his name changed from Jacob to Israel, that's when his change happened. Yes.
yeah, and that's where we know the children of Israel. They're called children of Jacob, Beni Israel. You know what
Right,
I mean?
because his name is
But
Israel, but his name changed when he had a change of heart. Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
So ultimately, the lessons where I'm understanding them from is that all of these people obviously were human, but their connection and their ways with their God and their mission and whatever they fulfilled in life was a understanding, a peek at how the Most High Creator deals with His people. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I
Okay.
feel like Islam then
But Islam isn't. But
shows more.
Islam, brother, I still don't know how this proves that Islam, like your Quran, contradicts all of these things. Like even these stories that I can show you a story about Jacob that you would say
Mhm.
is contradictory to Islam, but we find it in the
Okay.
Torah. And what would be the explanation for you on that? Well, you would say it's corrupted, but then your book confirms the Torah, and then
Yeah.
your Quran, the Quran actually says that you cannot accept some of the Torah and reject the rest. You need to accept the whole thing, because if you don't, Allah is going
Yeah.
to punish you with the harshest punishment on the day of judgment if you don't accept the whole Torah. But then I will show
Okay.
you things in the Torah that you would reject.
You have to show me. I wouldn't know otherwise.
Okay.
You have to show me what I would reject and what I wouldn't.
Okay. All right. You ready? Here we go.
Go
So,
on.
guys, get ready. He's going to say, oh, this is corrupted. Okay. Let's see. All right. We're going to go to first, just for context, we're going to go to Genesis chapter 31, verse 11 through 13. And I'll read it to you. Okay. So you can, I'll put it on the screen actually. Hold on. I don't know why I just did that. All right. It says, then the angel of God said to me in a dream. Now, who's speaking here? The angel of God, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The angel of God said to me in the dream, Jacob. And I said, here I am. And he said, lift up your eyes and see all the goats that mate with the flock are striped, spotted, and mottled. For I have seen all that Laban is doing to you. I am the God of Bethel, where you anointed a pillar and made a vow to me. Now arise and go out from this land and return to the land of your kindred. Are you okay with an angel claiming to be God?
No.
Okay. So this is the Torah. This is the first scroll of the Torah, and this is about Jacob. This is Jacob.
I am the God of Bethel. Bethel being the town of Bethlehem, right?
Bethel means house of God.
Okay. God of Bethel. So I am the God of the house of God.
I'm the God of the house of God. Like that's what he said.
Okay. Right.
Are you okay with an angel being the God of the house of God? Who is the God of the house of God?
Who's only God is that God of house.
So are you okay with an angel claiming to be that God?
No, I'm not okay with that.
Okay. So is this corrupted, or is this in the Torah, or does this contradict Islam?
This definitely contradicts Islam.
Okay. So your Quran that confirms this, the Torah, is confirming scriptures that contradicts itself. How can your religion be true?
The reason the Quran got sent down is to clarify all of it.
Why would it need clarification? Is the Torah the words of Allah?
I feel like potentially what's happened here is the styles of writing over generations and obviously millennia, it's been thousands of years, has sort of changed here.
So they changed Allah's words throughout the years.
Well, this is now in English. This is not.
You want to see it in Hebrew?
Format.
You want to see it in Hebrew?
Was Hebrew its original format?
Yes.
Let's see it in Hebrew then.
Yeah, you want to see it in Hebrew? Okay, let's see it in Hebrew. This is crazy, dude. Instead of just you being honest and saying, yeah, I believe it's corrupted. We're gonna go ring around the rosy here all the way until he finally concedes and says, yes, yeah, I think it's corrupted. That's ultimately what's gonna boil down to, guys. All right, here we go.
Okay.
And he spoke to me, the angel of God, in a dream, Jacob, and I said, here I am. Verse 11. And he said, lift now your eyes and see all the rams which leap on, the flocks that are streaked, speckled, spotted, for I have seen all that Laban is doing to you. Okay. I'm assuming you don't read Hebrew, but this is an interlinear, word for word.
Yeah, because I can pick up on Arabic kind of context. And what is Laban a name of somebody?
Yeah, the name of his wife's father. And I am the God of Bethel. Right here.
Okay, so the God, it says
Bethel.
Okay. Maybe he meant I am. Okay. And who I'm assuming it's God's text. This
is the angel speaking.
Okay, so who's the author of this book?
Moses.
The angel or God? Moses is the author of this book.
Mm-hmm.
And who was how then did the angel communicate with Moses? And who was the angel that communicated to Moses?
Because he had an encounter with God on Mount Sinai when he wrote all this.
So wouldn't it be God's book then written by Moses?
Yes, that's what Christians believe.
So
I don't know what this has to do with this, bro. What does this have to do with this? Did the angel say it in Hebrew or not?
No, I'm saying because if God is the author of this book, then he would be talking about himself saying, I am the God.
So then if God is the author of this book, then God said, the angel said, I am the God of Bethel, right?
But where does it say the angel? Yeah, I can only say I am the God.
Okay, brother. This is good. Hey guys, cognitive dissonance jumping in. Here it is. And spoke to the angel of God in a dream. This is what he said. The angel of God of the dream, Jacob, I said, what?
Sorry, I was just reading what you were saying. And
Yeah,
spoke to
this
the
is
angel
this is
of
the
God.
context. You understand that verse 13 is not a context on its own, right? Verse 13 is a continuation of verse 12 and verse 11. And in verse 11,
Right.
it starts the quote from the angel and it continues all the way through to verse 13. You understand that, right? So
Yeah.
verse 11 tells you who's speaking, and spoke to me, the angel of God, in a dream. And then it continues on all the way through. He says all of this. And then he says, verse 13, I am the God of the house of God.
Okay.
Don't let the cognitive dissonance jump in, brother. Be truthful. Come on. I know you're there. I know you're there. I know you're there. Let break through it. Break through it. We all believe in you. Break through it.
See Allah. Okay, so here we have a Torah that's been written by the Prophet Moses and has now been, he has now taken a verse from the prophet, from God, I'm assuming, or from himself, or from an angel, to then describe he is the angel of Beth, the angel described himself to be I don't even see how that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense from our paradigm, but from yours, how does it? You're right. It doesn't make sense. But your God confirms the Torah, doesn't he?
My God confirms the Torah of being a truth of some sense.
No, he doesn't. That's not true. What does that mean? A truth in some sense? Does that mean some of it is true and some of it is not?
Well, obviously, it has to be slightly corrupted.
Why?
The Quran because it has been. The Quran, the Torah and the Bible has been corrupted according to Islam, the Quran.
Yeah, then that would be that would lead to a contradiction for you, brother. That would lead to a contradiction. I'll show you. I'll show you. Let's read the words of your God.
Quran,
I'll show you, brother.
Go on.
I'm going to show you I'm going to read you the words of your God. So if what you're saying is true, here, although they used to pray for victory, he's talking about the Jews during the time of Muhammad, by means of the prophet over the polytheists, when there came to them a book from Allah, that's the Quran, which they recognized, confirming the scriptures they had in their hands, they rejected it. So may Allah's condemnation be upon the kafirun. So what are the scriptures they had in their hand, the Jews?
The Torah.
Sorry, 1 second. The Torah. Thank you. So is Allah confirming the Torah that they have in their hands?
Well, I want you to read the next one as well. The next passage.
Okay. Miserable is the price that they have. They sold their souls for, denying Allah's revelation and resenting Allah for granting his grace to whoever he wills of his servants. They have earned wrath upon wrath, and such disbelievers will suffer a humiliating punishment. Okay, what does that have to do with him confirming what they have in their hands?
No. Allah confirms that their scripture is corrupted in the same surah.
What?
So
so you're talking about verse 7. Oh, okay. So you're saying that Allah is only confirming some, but is rejecting the rest. Is that what you're saying?
He's explaining in this surah how they have misused the Torah.
No, he's not. It says he's confirming what they have in their hands. So is Allah only confirming parts of the Torah and rejecting the rest?
No, he's speaking to the people of the corruptors of that. He's speaking to them, saying
he's speaking to Muhammad here.
Yeah, he's speaking to Muhammad, but what he's saying is something that somebody's already done, set in motion. So he's telling it like this. He's saying,
brother, you're going all over the place. I just need to know: is he confirming the scripture, the Torah, or not? I just need to know that.
You will find your own answer in this surah, you know.
Okay, I got you. I agree with you. But first, let's establish what you think this means. Confirming the scripture they had in their hands. What does that mean?
So they had past tense in their hands.
This is talking about the Jews, brother. This is don't try this. Don't play this game because this is talking about the Jews during the time of Muhammad, and I will prove it to you in like 2 seconds. So do you really want to hold on to that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, here. So you're saying this is not the Jews during the time of Muhammad, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's go to the tafsir. All right. Here we go. They had invoked Allah in order to gain victory of those who believe. Meaning, before this messenger came to them, they used to ask Allah by his arrival against their polytheistic enemies in the war. They used to say to the polytheists, a prophet shall be sent. This is talking about the Jews during the time of Muhammad and asked for help of Allah. So Muhammad actually met with these Jews.
Okay.
Okay. So if we go to the tafsir also in 285, this is still the same context. It says here, Allah criticized the Jews who lived in Al-Madinah during the time of the messenger of Allah. Okay.
Medina during the time of
yes.
Allah, yeah.
So when it's confirming the scriptures they had in their hands, it's during the time of Muhammad. So what is he confirming?
You've lost me there, bro. Because my understanding is then again different.
Let's be honest. What does it say? Let's just for once, let's just trust the Quran, okay? So the Quran is saying confirming what they have in their hands. These are the Jews during the time of Muhammad. So what did they have in their hands? Let's just think critically here. What did they have in their hands?
They must have had their Torah in their hands.
Thank you. And Allah is confirming that Torah, right?
I'm assuming if that's what it says.
That's what it says. But we have to read, that Torah. We then have to, bro. This is not difficult. This is not. This is. We're gonna read the context. This is not difficult.
Okay.
So he's confirming the Torah that they have in their hands. Now, here's the big question. That Torah that they have in their hands, is it corrupted or preserved?
I don't know.
Let's take a guess. Either way, it's a problem. Okay. Because this is called the Islamic dilemma. If the Torah is corrupted, then you need to explain why your God is telling you and he's confirming corrupted books. If it's not corrupted, then that passage that I showed you, Genesis 31, 11 through 13, existed during this time in the Torah, which means that he is confirming that scripture, that an angel is the God of the house of God.
So did Allah in this say that he's confirming the previous scriptures with the false fallacies that's been written on it?
brother, if he is confirming, look, a Jew and a Christian would not disagree with Genesis 11 through Genesis 31. We would not disagree with it. It actually starts to show the Trinity. That's what it would end up doing. And we believe these scriptures are preserved and not corrupted. You believe they're corrupted, but there's a problem here because your God confirms that scripture in the 7th century. But then you'll say, well, no, that's not what it means. He's only confirming some of the stuff. And or maybe it was preserved back then. Well, we have manuscripts of the Bible even before the 7th century, and Genesis 31 is in it.
Yeah.
So that means your God confirms.
My time's come to an end. I truly appreciate your help and your knowledge and showing me how to understand faith. Obviously, I wish you the best, but I'm gonna have to go now.
All right, brother. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Pray for that guy, guys. Pray for that guy. Man. He sounds like a nice guy. He's at least... The cognitive dissonance had him in some rocky spots, but ultimately, I don't think he's all the way corrupted. So pray for him. Everybody pray for him. You just don't know what people are going through, man. I don't know why it's not letting me let people up. I can't even open up my guest list right now on TikTok. What the hell is going on? All right. 1 second. I think TikTok is glitching. 1 second. 1 second, guys. They're on the guest list. All right. What the hell's going on? All right. 1 second, guys. Let me read the super chats before I forget to. Thank you, guys, or super sticker, I should say. Frostbite Lives, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much, brother. Always supporting this live stream. I really, really appreciate it. David, thank you so much. Blessings from Kidderminster. I hope I said that right. Kidderminster, UK. Blessings to you, brother. TB, thank you so much for the 2-month membership on YouTube. Cognitive dissonance at its finest, brother. If you have to go all the way around every house to prove your religion, reevaluate it. Exactly right. Exactly right. And then Money Talks, thank you so much for the super chat. Money Talks, thank you, thank you, thank you. Lies, lies, lies. All Muslims do is lie. Yeah, I agree. I mean, in order to preserve the religion, they need to stay on that lie. Okay. All right. Now we're cooking here. Now the guest list is working. Hello, Brother Rob.
Hey, brother. God bless you.
God bless you too.
What a beautiful conversation, man.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good.
Yo,
He was a nice guy, so hopefully he comes around.
Wow. Yeah.
Yo,
God bless you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Yo, what's up? You remember me?
What's up? No, I don't remember you. Are you Muslim?
Yeah, I'm Muslim. I just have a question. So, are you up to debate Cal and AN on the historicity of the crucifixion and its continuity with the Old Testament? Who
is Cal and AN, brother? Who is that?
So you're a messenger boy?
Yes, I'm a messenger. Yes.
Good. So they send you, they cannot send themselves?
No, they did not send me, but they made a big they made a story, like, offering. So I'm just here, maybe you guys can debate and prove your
So they send a messenger boy because they are too afraid to come themselves. I see.
Why?
They did
Wait,
not send me.
here. How about this? How
I
about you
went-
send this message back? Tell Cal and AN that
Yeah.
I am live 6 days out of the week every morning.
Bro, a formal.
I am live
Formal?
6 days out of the
Yes, a
week.
formal.
And here, tell them this. I will take both of them on by
Come on,
myself. I will take
come on,
both
it's
of them
unfair.
on by myself. No, it's not unfair. I'll take them both of them on by myself on my live. They can just come and request. That's it.
But listen. You can pick them with your any other friend. I don't think they will accept Rob.
Why don't they
Christian
want to
because he's
come
a
here?
blasphemer.
Why don't they
But-
come? But they can just debate me. Why don't they come here?
Boss, it can be like a proper formal. Bro, remember
Why?
me,
Why do I? Why do I?
formal is,
Let me ask you this. Why would I need to do a proper formal? Why would I need to do that?
bro, Christians have shubahat, bro. You need to help it.
Christians, bro, did you see your brother get? Did you see the last guest just walk out of here with Shubahat? Did you not see that?
Bro,
Yeah,
the last guest doesn't know what he's talking about, bro.
Oh, he just called him an electric. Oh, boy.
Listen, to be honest,
Oh,
I don't
my
like it
God.
when Muslim.
Unbelievable.
Yes, I don't like it when Muslim people come up with that knowledge. That's not good.
Yeah. How about you? You got knowledge?
And you, huh?
You got
Yeah,
knowledge?
I do know the responses. I do know you, and then probably Rob Christian is gonna bring Wahab bin Munabbah, and then I'll be like preserve tablet. It's just too much talk. I'm just here to tell you about the.
Yeah. Send a message back that I don't know who they are. So first of all, if I don't know who the people are, and the only way I will do a formal is somebody who actually has a following that would actually benefit me, right?
Okay,
That's the only way. That's the only way I would even consider doing a formal. And by the way, I've been challenged by quite a few guys that do have that audience, and I still wasn't even considering it. So that's
Okay,
tell you a
listen.
lot. I have no clue who Cal and AN are. However, they can come request here. I'll debate them both at the same time, and they can pick whatever topic they want. They can pick whatever topic they want.
We both know that not informal debates won't help anybody.
Brother, we are not going to debate any Dick,
Okay.
Harry, and Johnson.
Okay,
We don't know
chill.
these people.
I understand.
So let them come here. We have a good audience. Let them come here. If they claim that they have knowledge, either
Okay,
they
I
can
understand.
debate Brother Bear. Hold on, they can debate the host. They can choose even. I will just listen. Or if they think they have even more knowledge, they think they are students of knowledge. I'm here.
Okay, listen. So your response was because they're unknown, right? What if we make someone like a known Muslim to host it, to bring the
Nah.
most amount of people.
That wouldn't be enough.
Yeah. So just stop this live stream.
Yeah, we're gonna
And
stop
go
the
to the
live stream.
Muslim
We're gonna go
live
do a formal on someone else's platform.
No, not now. Like you guys can talk about it. You know, bro, it's obviously going to be like a proper formal. It's not like a, well, yo, bro, come just debate both of them. That's not how it works.
Hey, look
it's a
here.
formal.
Here's how
both
this.
of you.
Let me just tell
Yeah.
you my final answer, brother. There's no.
Yeah,
Listen, you gotta understand when it comes to negotiations, who has leverage, who hasn't. Okay, so Cal and AN have no leverage because I don't know who they are, and I would doubt that they have any following whatsoever if I don't know who they are.
They do have a decent following. But
What's their following? Go ahead, tell me how many YouTube subs do they have?
No, they're TikTok debaters.
Okay,
I don't
there you
think
go.
they have
TikTok
YouTube.
debaters have zero clout, bro. Sorry to tell you. All right, you don't have any clout until you start actually growing somewhat
But-
on YouTube, and I'm not even there yet. So that's why I'm
They
saying,
are
like, somebody
on-
has to have some sort of following on YouTube. That's
You
number
know
one.
what, Rocket?
They are
Listen.
included in YouTube
Listen,
videos.
Rocket, listen. I challenge your imam, your sheikh, the sheikh
Yeah,
of your
Rajat.
mosque. Listen, if your sheikh is more man than his own mother, then let him and come and debate me, because your sheikh is supposedly the man of knowledge. So stop sending us these kids. Let your imam face us in a debate. What about that?
Imam?
Because I'm a scholar. So
You're a
send
scholar?
me someone who is on my level.
MashaAllah. I don't think anyone debates you
MashaAllah,
anyways.
Jesus. Can you call your imam and say there's a guy who's giving a lot of shubuhat on the internet? His name is
Wallahi,
Rob
I
Christian.
never got one
Please,
shubha
yeah,
from
hold
you.
on. Yeah, imam, if you claim to be more mother than your mother, if you claim to be more man than your mother, come and debate this guy, because they are causing a lot of shubuhat.
Brother, I'm in a Maturidi country. Who would debate you?
Oh,
I said I'm in a Maturidi country, bro. All my imams there are some Turkish randoms, bro. They're not gonna debate.
so they are all
From
kuffar.
They are
huh? They are
kuffar.
not from the Sunnah wal Jama'ah.
Al-Sunnah wal-Jama'ah.
They're heretics, bro.
They're heretics.
They are heretics, brother. The Muslims, you see,
Even though
Muslims
they're
are
the
all
majority,
kuffar.
aren't the majority of aren't they Maturidi or Ashari? Aren't they? Like the majority of
Yeah, the
Muslims?
majority are Ash'ari, yeah.
A long time ago, the majority like were Maturidi and Ash'ari, but like now, if you go to any random Muslim, ask him, "Are you Maturidi or Ash'ari?" They wouldn't know these terms, so it doesn't even qualify.
Yeah, but they would fall in line with the school of thought of those people, wouldn't they? Not the Salaf.
But the school of thoughts are the Salaf.
Wait. You think the Ashari follow the Salaf?
They don't.
Okay, that's my point.
Yeah, but
Wow.
they contradict their own school of thought. Like, for example, if you go
Notice,
to
Brother Bear, notice, and everybody who's listening, he just thrown the majority of Muslims under the bus
Exactly.
and called them kuffar, because the
I call them heretics.
biggest group, hold
Yeah,
on, the
kuffar.
biggest group of Muslims are the Ash'aris. Salafis are actually a minority. Salafis, these Wahhabis are a minority.
Wahhabis is crazy though. Bro, people
Yeah,
keep using
Wahhabis
that-
are the Shmeradists. I know, brother.
people keep using that term as if it's some random sect, even though Wahhabis and Salafis have the same exact theology. Bro, listen.
Yeah, you gotta love it, Rocket. You just confirmed what we've been always saying. Even among
What?
the Sunnis, they call each other kuffar. Yeah,
Heretics.
you
They call each other
hold on.
heretics.
Let you lying hypocrite Muslims. You count the Ahmadiyya, you count the Maturidis, the Ash'aris, the Salafis, the Wahhabis. You count them all, and you say you have 1.8 billion Muslims on this planet. You call the Shia, you call them suddenly they are Muslims. So
Bro,
who
Yeah,
are
that's
the
true.
real
What is the
Muslims?
real number if it's just the
Bro,
if it's
the
just the
same-
Couple of
Salafi?
million only.
the same exact thing can be said
Couple
about you
million.
guys. You guys consider Catholics heretics. You guys consider
No.
other denominations.
not in the
not
same
true.
way. No,
Okay,
absolutely not.
Whoever thinks Mary is sinless or had sin, is that a heretic?
No, they
No.
would no. We wouldn't classify them as a full-blown heretic just because of that.
Okay,
You know
those
what?
who pray to
When
saints, are they
if you're going
heretics?
to say they are like
Okay,
you
answer.
hold on.
The-
When you
Ah.
among yourselves, you call each other kuffar. The moment you say Allah has hands, among this Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah, forget about the Shia, forget about the Ahmadiyya that you always count. But among yourself, the moment if you say there's a huge debate when you say Allah has hands, Allah has feet, Allah has a face, you Sunnis among each other call each other kuffar. And you even will not hesitate to analyze each other if it would be under Islamic caliphate. So what are you talking about, bro? Fix your own broken mirrors. Look at your own broken mirrors. Then come and attack Christianity and tell us what we believe in and what we do not believe in. So, brother, can you do us a favor? Ask your imam if he claims to be more man than his mother Aisha, to come and face us?
Chill,
Because
chill.
step on us these
I've been
people
respectful
to
the
get
whole time.
slaughtered live on air.
You don't have to, like, start being disrespectful. Tamam?
I'm not.
Like,
I'm
we've
not
been talking normally.
disrespectful. I'm asking you
He's
to send
passionate,
us the
brother.
big
He's
fish.
passionate. He's it's all right, bro. But listen, Rocket, look, I know they're not going to do it, right? And here's the final message, okay? Tell them that if they want to debate me, they can. I know that you said they're not going to be willing to debate Rob. Rob would be much better than me. But if they want to debate me, they can come 2-on-1 on my live. And if they want a formal, the only way they would have to do a formal is they have to pay some sort of jizya in order for it to get me to do a formal.
Exactly.
Jizya.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
sort of
they
They have to
jizya.
pay us
Some-
jizya.
That's not very Christ-like, bro. Come on.
What do you mean?
Come on, man.
What's wrong with
You're
that?
supposed to spread the gospel to all of creation, bro.
I'm
What
already
happened?
doing that without him, brother.
Yes, but bro, Christians are getting shubahat, bro. You have to help them.
And they're getting healed right over here, brother. They're getting healed from
Yep.
the shubahat right on my channel. Just
Yes,
go,
but you're
just
not
go look at,
discussing the shubha.
just go look at how many views my videos get both on YouTube and TikTok, and then even on Instagram now. So
But
they're
listen, you cannot lie. Like most of the Christians, even the ones who are into apologetics, literally like spout heresies every single
Rocket,
time.
listen, brother Rocket, in humanity, you are. You just said it. You confirmed earlier. You are a good messenger boy. You don't have knowledge, so be a good messenger boy.
I have knowledge, but I don't
Let me
debate.
finish. Let me finish. Be a nice, good messenger boy, and ask your heroes, your dawah bros, to come and face us.
Our gods.
So you're committing shirk now. So you just call them gods.
Goats,
Wow.
goats, true gods.
Good job,
Goats.
buddy. Dawah
Masha
gods.
Allah.
Did you hear it?
Now goats, but tamam.
all right, Rocket League. Thanks for your time, brother.
Okay,
right,
okay.
man.
Thank you, Massa.
Have a good day, brother.
Yeah. Ask your Allah to come and face us. Maybe he's not scared. Unbelievable.
Oh,
Dawah gods.
man.
Did you hear it, guys? Dawah gods. That's new.
Oh man.
Dawah.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, they claim that they worship one God.
One God,
You
one
have
God,
an
one
argument.
God, no contradiction.
You have an argument.
You have an argument? What faith are you?
Yes, we have an
The
argument.
argument is premise one.
Hold on. What faith are you?
For all X.
What faith are
Sorry,
you?
what?
What faith are you?
I'm Salafi, dude. Alhamdulillah. dude. I'm pure
Alhamdulillah.
Tawheed, dude. So I have an argument. Can I pose a solution on that?
No,
Oh
hold
my
on,
God. Is
hold
this
on.
easy
I have a
dawah?
You guys are
Is
running,
this
dude.
easy
Oh my God.
dawah, bro? The guy who's flip-flopped from Christianity like
There
once
might
a
be a
week.
chronological dissonance, dude, no?
Yeah.
Why are
Hey,
you changing your religion more
listen,
than you dirty
the
fuck?
easy
Like,
dawah.
No,
Look,
I'm
listen.
absolutely identical to my Islam. I would say that Islam is the religion of every prophet.
Easy
dude.
dawah. Let
Wouldn't
me
say
ask you
so?
something. Easy dawah. Let me ask you something. Okay.
Are you
Do you-
dodging my argument?
No. I just your arguments they don't really have a lot of credibility because you flip flop from Islam to Christianity more than
Can you
more than
define
somebody changes their
flip-flop?
socks. Okay. So
Can
let
you
me see.
define
Let me see
flip-flop?
if you. Yeah, I would define flip flop is just changing from back and forth. So let's see if
That's
your God
not
does your
true.
God does your God change?
T0
Does your
flip-flop are
God
just
does your
objects,
God
dude? What the fuck?
change? Does your God change?
Oh, I'm a deflationist. Sir.
A deflationist. Okay. Is this what the
I
Salafi
believe in
believe?
intrinsic changes, which
Intrinsic
is taken from a
changes.
statement I'll state
Perfect.
it.
Perfect. Okay, good.
Are you a compositioner or are you a simplicist? Sir?
Oh,
this guy's a waste of time, man.
Yes, bro.
Are you a
He's a-
compositioner or are you a
all right.
simplicist?
See
Sir?
you later, brother. Have a good day.
This
Big waste
guy
of
is
time.
like his prophet, by the way, Bear, because Muhammad, when he went to the Jews, he became a Jew. Muhammad, when he went to the Christians, he became a Christian. And Muhammad even ordered all the idols to be removed from the Kaaba, but he kept Mary, the statue of Mary and her son Jesus inside the Kaaba.
Yeah,
What does that
he
tell
probably
you?
still has his statue of Mary too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about somebody who is the king of Shubahat. That man is the king of Shubahat. But you know, it is what it is. What's up?
Yo, what's up?
What's up? What faith are you?
I'm Muslim, alhamdulillah.
All right, brother. What you got?
What you got? That's the whole point, right?
I
disagree
have
with
a
anything?
question, Bear, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Bear.
go ahead.
I have a question, brother. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can I hear you?
Yeah. I have here Sahih Muslim. Sahih Muslim. You're a Sunni, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sahih Muslim 11b. Sahih Muslim 11b. Can you read it, brother Bear? Sahih Muslim 11b.
Yeah, 1 second.
You can't read it?
I can read it, but he can put it on the screen, or I can
Oh.
also put it on the screen. If you, what should we do, Bear?
Put it on the screen, Rob. If you don't
Okay,
mind.
give me the
Yes, sir.
screen.
Yeah,
Let
put on
us-
the screen.
All right. Question, brother. Before I show the hadith, okay? I already gave you the source.
Yeah, that's
Are
not
you
how I
allowed in Islam to say by Jesus?
Can you show me the hadith?
Before I show you the hadith, are you as a Muslim allowed to say, I swear by Jesus as a Muslim? Come back. Don't drink coffee. Come back. Answer the question, please.
Yeah, can you show me the hadith, or I'll just look it up and read it myself?
So can you please answer the question first?
Oh my God,
If you're not
bro.
scared.
Hey guys,
That's
we're gonna have to
not about being scared.
restart the live. Hey, hold on, guys.
Are you in Islam?
Hold on, guys.
allowed to say
1 second.
by
Guys, 1 second.
Jesus?
Yes.
Brother Rob,
Yes.
1 second. Listen to me. Hey guys, SC, do me a favor. Do you follow me?
No, I don't.
Okay. Can you hit the follow button real quick? Because I gotta end the live and restart it, and you can come right back up.
Okay, sure, no problem.
Hit the follow real quick, so I know you got it.
Yeah, I did.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna cancel and come right back. Okay.
Okay, no
All right,
problem.
brother. Man. These people, bro, reporting to live like a nincompoop. All right, we're gonna restart the live, guys. We gotta restart it. You already know how TikTok, they sensitive, man. They sensitive. They is sensitive. So we're gonna get these people right back.
You're back,
Rob.
brother?
Yeah. I don't know, man. TikTok be weird, and I've been on a streak for like 6 months without going to prison, so I'm trying to stay out of it.
Okay. Maybe the audience, they need to tap the screen more and send some roses. It will strengthen the
That'll
live
definitely
stream.
help it.
Yeah. So send some roses, guys. Tap the screen to strengthen the live stream, because TikTok is still a business. No, there's an echo. No, there's no echo. Test. No.
No, I don't hear an echo. See this guy.
The
will come
question
back.
was very simple, Brother Bear, right?
Yep.
I asked him a simple question. Are you allowed as a Muslim to swear by anyone else but Allah, or is it else going to be considered shirk? Very easy question. He's so scared, terrified
Yeah.
when Rob Christian asks a question. Is it so hard, guys?
All right, he's back. Here we go. Guys, tap the screen to protect the live. He's back.
All right. Look.
He's loading up.
Here is the hadith, and I'll show you two different hadiths from Abu Dawood, and then we will go to Sahih Muslim. Abu Dawood 3251 and Bukhari 2679. Muhammad said, whoever wants to swear an oath, let him swear by Allah or else remain silent. This is Bukhari. And whoever swears, in Abu Dawood, whoever swears by something other than Allah has committed an act of shirk.
Exactly.
And shirk is unforgivable sin. Chapter 4, ayah 48 of the Quran.
I know.
Okay, question. Did your prophet, now here's the question, listen carefully. Did your prophet swear by anything else but Allah?
No.
No?
Present the hadith, Sahih Muslim 11b. Go ahead.
Guys, you heard him. He said no. You can't take it back. Watch.
Yes.
Sahih Muslim 11b. Sahih Muslim 11b.
Exactly.
I want you to read it.
Yes, this is
What
not
did the
an
Prophet
act of
say?
worship or an oath or swearing. It's not. It's something linguistic in Arabic expression, which was used pre-Islamic and after Islam as well. So no, it's not an act of worship,
Hold on. Let's
and
read.
it's not an oath. So you don't have an argument. Go ahead.
The Prophet said, by his father he
Yes,
shall
not an act
succeed.
of
Let me
worship.
finish. I'm reading.
We know
By
it's not an
his
act of
father
worship.
he shall succeed if he were true to what he possessed. Or by his father, not by Allah, he would enter heaven if he were true. So why did your Prophet committed shirk?
According to scholars, he didn't, because it's not an act of worship. It wasn't an oath. So no, it's not shirk again.
According to which scholar?
Nawawi. Do you want to see?
Okay. Do you want me to show you what Imam Ibn Uthaymeen said? Here is Imam Ibn Uthaymeen. Watch.
So I said a Nawawi, and you
I
say
can't
there are different scholars. That's how it works.
Hold on. Let me show you what Imam Ibn Uthaymeen said. This because he's a Salafi. Watch. Salafi scholar. Imam Ibn
On
Uthaymeen.
this specific hadith, go ahead.
Yeah, on this specific hadith. Of course. I'm not like you. I don't deflect like you Muslims. Look, Sharh al-Mumti', volume 15 by Ibn Uthaymeen. Okay, and the cover is on the screen. Here's the cover. Take screenshot, everyone.
Go ahead.
Page 124. 124. Okay? We go down, look what it says. Ibn Uthaymeen said, and based on this case is specific to the Prophet. We know it's forbidden to swear by other than Allah. So he admits it, it's forbidden, it's shirk. It cannot be imagined. From this, we understand that swearing by one's father or similar people is not allowed, it's shirk. But the Prophet swearing, i.e. swearing by his father, is halal, it's permissible. Wait, what? The Prophet had a privilege that no other Muslim had? Muhammad was allowed to commit shirk?
Let's read what Ibn Uthaymeen said.
It's on the screen.
Oh no, I can take my own sources from Ibn Uthaymeen. I don't have to take what you have on the screen or what you translate. Give me a second.
Imagine, Bear, all the Muslims are not allowed to commit shirk, but Muhammad, because he is, he's special. Prophet Muhammad was special, brother.
Mashallah.
He was allowed to commit shirk.
MashaAllah.
Shirk, and this is shirk akbar, by the way, huh? Shirk akbar. Imagine Muhammad used to swear by other than Allah. So Muhammad associated partners with Allah. Yet the Quran in chapter 4, ayah 48 says that you cannot commit shirk because Allah will not forgive you. How can you take Muhammad seriously? And why are the scholars trying to fix it, to patch it up? Yet you cannot fix what is broken. They are trying to fix it, but it's already broken. Muhammad did the damage.
Can you show me the book again?
Yes.
Like which volume?
Sure, no problem. Amri Intel. You Muslims are cute. Look.
You can't be respectful, by the way.
Mumti', volume 15 by Ibn Uthaymeen, page 124. Here's the entire page in front of me. Not a website page. And here's my translation. Emotional damage. Yeah. Answer, please. Why did your Prophet commit shirk, and how is it halal according to Ibn Uthaymeen? Is Muhammad special or something? He's above the Quran. I think, Brother Bear, Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam, is above Allah, above Allah's commands, and above the Quran. So who is the real God, Allah or Muhammad?
Which page was it? 124?
Yeah, 124. So who is the real God, Allah or Muhammad, if Muhammad is above Allah? Oops. Muhammad Akbar. Don't say Allahu Akbar from now on, say Muhammad Akbar. So you see, guys, indirectly, the real God of Islam is Muhammad, not Allah. Muhammad has always used Allah as his puppet.
Isn't this, by the way, this book? It's fiqh. Is this a hadith commentary or is it fiqh?
He's giving commentary. He's giving commentary on Sahih Muslim.
Is this a fiqh book? Yes or no? It's a question.
Ibn Uthaymeen, listen, you're not listening. Ibn Uthaymeen is giving.
It's a yes or no question, bro.
You ask a question.
Yeah, is it fiqh?
Are you going to answer my own question?
Is it a fiqh book? Yes or no?
Did you ask me a question? Yes or no?
Yeah, is it fiqh?
What are you saying? Is it fake? Is that what you're saying?
No, fiqh. He knows what it is. Is it fiqh?
Islamic ruling. Listen. Let me ask, please, when you ask a question, you should allow someone to answer you.
Yes, sir. Yes or no
Can you
question.
mute so I can answer you? Yeah, and drive safe, by the way. Drive safe. Don't hit anyone. Listen.
No problem.
Listen. Ibn Uthaymeen, who is a Salafi scholar, okay, he is giving his explanation on Sahih Muslim 11b, which we read earlier. He's telling you, is trying to do damage control. He's telling you it's haram to swear by anyone else but Allah as a Muslim. And I showed you also Sunan Abi Dawud, and I showed you Sahih Bukhari as well. Okay.
Yes.
But Muhammad had a privilege.
Yeah, so this is not answering my question. So just show it again on a page. I can screenshot it.
Muhammad had a privilege. He's allowed to commit shirk, and he can get away with it.
This is not the answer to my question, since this has nothing to do with my question. But can you pull up the Arabic again so I can take a screenshot?
You know, I don't know, man. These people are so.
No, but he didn't answer my question. I did answer yours, by the way. So can you put it on the screen so I can take a screenshot of the Arabic?
So you need me to help you and educate you about your books and scholars.
No, I can't find this.
How many times I'm going to put the book on the
Bro,
screen?
are you asking this because you can't find it? Is that what
Yeah, I
it's
can't find it. Imagine.
This page, no, I'm on the phone in the car and I'm driving, so it's pretty difficult.
Yeah,
to
that's
Oh, okay.
fine.
Well, then, bro,
But don't
like,
hit anybody,
you
bro.
need to go
Drive
do your
safe.
research then, bro.
Don't hit
Just,
someone on the road.
Bro, Bear, can you just put it on the screen so I can take a screenshot? I'll look at
bro,
it right
that's
now.
up to him, bro. If he's gonna put it
Let
on.
me help you, brother.
Yes,
Let me
go
help
ahead.
you. No problem.
Yeah, do your job. Go ahead.
Yeah, because your imam did not help you. Let me be your imam.
Yeah, do your job. Go ahead.
Yeah, do your job, brother. You kafir, but do your job, brother.
Do your
Because we people are illiterate,
Yeah.
like our prophet. We don't read.
job. Yeah, you didn't
Let
answer the
Dua
question,
Christian
so
do
can
the
you put
job
it on
for
the screen?
us.
Yeah, but you're running again. Can you put it on the screen?
I'm the one running.
Yes, because you didn't answer the question on purpose. Okay, so you don't have an argument? Or
I
what's
did answer the question,
did you
and
get
you
the
are not.
screenshot or no,
You are
bro?
not ansering my
No,
question.
no, from
Why
the
is
Arabic,
Muhammad
the
allowed to
text, the
commit
page.
shirk?
I need to
Hey,
see the
hey,
page.
hey! Ya kafir, ya Abdullah.
Do
Why
the
is
page.
page.
Muhammad
He gave you
allowed
the
to
source,
commit
bro.
shirk?
Yo, the page.
Page 150.
No,
You know what?
this,
Page
bro.
199.
Bro, are you sure my prophet was illiterate and you're not? Put the page on the screen. The page, bro. Put it on the screen.
Say please. Say please.
Never.
Okay, then I will not show it.
Okay, so you don't have an argument. Okay, no problem.
You can't answer the question, can you? Why was
I
your
already
prophet
answered.
allowed to commit shirk according to Ibn Uthaymeen?
It wasn't an oath. Again, it wasn't an oath. It wasn't an act of worship, so it's not shirk.
So Muhammad is allowed to swear by anyone else than Allah. So you disagree. You disagree with
It wasn't an oath, and it wasn't an act of worship. So it's not shirk.
So Muhammad is allowed to say by the Father.
It wasn't an oath, and it wasn't an act of worship.
Answer the question.
So
Muhammad is allowed to say by the Father.
In the way he said it, yes, exactly. No act of worship.
So Muhammad is allowed to swear by anyone else but Allah.
So it wasn't an oath and an act of worship. So no argument. Yes, go ahead. Do you have another one?
Can you say it? Can you say it? Can
Do
you
have-
say by the
do you have
Father?
another one?
You see, guys. You see how
I'm ready to listen.
dishonest these people are. You cannot be honest and be a Muslim at the same time. It's not possible. It's a
But you've
contradiction.
been known for doing stuff like this. Just present your argument. Go ahead. I'm
I
listening.
already presented it, and you're not answering the question.
No, I already refuted it. You're lying.
Okay. Can you say by his Father, or are you forced to say by Allah? Answer the question. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think he's about to dip.
Kuffar, they follow a kafir prophet, and they know it because Muhammad has privileges like the other privilege that we can find in chapter 33, ayah 50. Any Muslim is not allowed to look at married women, for example. But Muhammad can lust for married women. Even married women are not safe. Muhammad can look at a married woman in Islam, a Muslim married woman, and a husband must immediately divorce her and give her to Muhammad so that Muhammad can tap her. I once debated, Brother Bear, a Muslim long time ago, and I asked him, would you be okay if your prophet lusts after your wife and you would give her to him so that he can immediately F her? He said, I'm even willing to open the legs of my own wife for my prophet. And they claim that they don't worship him.
No,
They claim that they don't worship Muhammad. He's willing to open the legs of his own wife for Muhammad. Imagine.
crazy.
That's not shirk.
Well, Brother Rob, thank you for coming up once again and cooking with me. You actually gave me some time. I had to do something real quick for work while you were cooking. But thank you so much for coming up, guys. Once again, the course, the sign up link for the course, we're doing an in-depth Bible study teaching of Genesis chapter 1 through 11. Only for serious people that want to understand the Bible. This Bible study will give you a grounding on how to look at the Bible from a paradigm that will help you for the entire Bible, and it's all in Genesis chapter 1 through 11. So it's if you've been a part of my Bible studies that I offer for free on the Discord, you guys will know that we go in depth here. And it's going to be even more in depth on this course. So the sign up for the course is available. It's going to be available on my profile on TikTok as soon as I end the live. It's already available on the video description on the live stream right now, and it's going to be put on the profile on YouTube. So if you guys want to sign up, we had a great launch yesterday. A bunch of people signed up. They had the Black Friday deal, but the sign up is still available, and it's always going to be available. Once you sign up, you will own all of the recordings. I will start recording the first class of the course this upcoming Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can be a part of it if you sign up for the course, and you can watch it live. Or if you can't make it at that time, no worries. You will own the recording once you join up. All right, so you can sign up for the course. I'm going to put the link in my TikTok bio as soon as I end the live here, and you guys can sign up for it. And it's only for people that are serious about studying the Bible, guys. If you guys are not, if you're not there yet, or you're still growing and you're just not ready, no worries whatsoever. There's plenty of, you can attend the Bible study. We have Bible study this upcoming Monday on my Discord. It's free of charge. You guys can join that and definitely be a part of that and get enough until you're ready for it. This is only for people that really, really are serious and are committed to studying the Bible on a different level. Okay, so if that's you, whether you want to learn how to debate, you have to defend your own religion. This is good. But if you want to just increase in your own faith and your own theology for your own personal walk with Christ, this should be something for you that's going to help you. Okay. All right. Guys, don't forget to hit My Love Peace Apologetics, my beautiful fiance, a follow on TikTok and on YouTube. Hit her a sub. All right. She got 500 subs already. We had technical difficulties with the YouTube live. I have to do something to her laptop, so I will be working on that. I think I'll have time today to help her fix something up with her laptop that will help her start going live this upcoming week. So I should have time today after work. So when I do that, she will start going live on YouTube. So those of you that have been waiting for that, we just have to fix something on her laptop, and she should be good. It'll take me some time though. Okay, so I think I'll have time today. So we'll get that fixed so that this up. There we go. Okay. I don't know what happened. I think the internet just like crashed out for a second on where I'm at. So anyways, guys, where was I? Oh yeah. So Peace will be live this upcoming week as long as I get that fixed on her laptop, which I should be able to do. Okay. So we'll get that squared away for her. All right. Bible study was canceled this past Monday for Thanksgiving. The free Bible study on Discord. It is back up and running again this upcoming Monday. Okay, so we will be live on Discord for the Bible study. We have 2 more Bible studies. So that Monday and then the following, and then we will then take a break for the holidays going into the new year. Okay. We do have 2 more Bible studies. So we have one coming up this upcoming Monday. All right, guys. Thank you guys for all of the support. Shout out to everybody who signed up for the course. I'm super, super excited to really dive deep with you guys and be able to break all of these things down, get outside of the fluff, the debating, the Muslims lying, and all that stuff. We're just going to just break this down together and really, really dive deep into the Bible. I'm really, really excited about it. That's really what I'm passionate about, is helping you guys have a better understanding of the Bible. So I'm super, super excited for this upcoming Wednesday. I want more of you guys to join me. I'm happy with the number of people that signed up, but I want more people. It's never going to be too late for this course. So if you're thinking about it, you can't do it right now, but you're going to do it later, no problem. The course will still be available for you. If you're thinking about it, please consider it. It's going to be a huge, huge blessing for you. And it's going to really, really make a difference on how you look at the Bible. Okay. Love you guys. The sign up link is going to be, as soon as I end the live, I'm going to put the sign up link right in my bio on TikTok. So give me like about 5 minutes and it'll be on there. But if you want to find it right now, go on YouTube, and the live stream that's going on right now, in the description, the link is in there. Or you can join my Discord, and in my Discord's on the announcement tab, the link is in my Discord. So if you're currently in my Discord, it's in there on the announcement tab. Okay, so if you guys are looking for it. All right. All right, guys. Well, love you guys. God bless every single one of you guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Mr. Mac Time, sorry about that, brother. My time is up. I have to get going. But you can come back next time. Anyways, love you guys. God bless you guys in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, now and forever, to the ages of ages. Amen. Oh, yeah. Sorry. You certainly did. I'm so sorry. TB, nincompoop, and I didn't even know how to spell that. So thank you so much. Yes, I'm so sorry, TB. For some reason, I thought I already put it up on the screen because I read it and laughed in my head. But thank you so much for the profound and wonderful super chat. Thank you so much for that. All right, guys, please forgive me for almost forgetting that, TB. But love you guys. God bless every single one of you guys in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, now and forever, and to the ages of ages. Amen.